Welcome to this segment of the program. Inuagata no Sakai is my name. In the last conversation we had, we looked at different types of listeners. We talked about the passive listener, the active listener, the judgmental listener, and also the non-judgmental listener. And naturally, we are not wired up to listen. We have that natural proclivity, that natural tendency to want to talk. And for you to listen, you have to do some work. You have to just intentionally pay attention, give decent eye contact, and also give good feedback to ensure that the person speaking, the person talking, is sure that you are really listening. You need to be a hybrid of an active listener as well as the non-judgmental listener. But today, we are going to, allow you to talk. But in talking, you just have to talk within a framework. And the framework this morning is the T.H.I.N.K rule. So this morning, our conversation is going to be the T.H.I.N.K rule of speaking. I think the word is pronounced as think. My wife is an English major, and she always corrects me on my TH, T.H.I.N.K rule of speaking, T.H.I.N.K, where the word T, the letter T there stands for true, the H stands for helpful, I stands for inspiring, N stands for necessary, and K stands for kind. The T.H.I.N.K rule of speaking. So it's important you speak, very important, but before you speak, you need to allow it to be within the framework of this acronym, T.H.I.N.K, T-H-I-N-K. Like I said before, the T stands for true, H stands for helpful, I stands for inspiring, and the N stands for necessary, the K stands for kind. So you are in the work environment, you interface with your colleagues, with your superiors, you interface with your direct report, you interface with people in life in general, and you just want to talk, you want to speak. But before you speak, before you talk, it is a very good thing for you to ask yourself, this thing I'm going to say now, is it true? The first letter in the T.H.I.N.K rule, of speaking, is it true? Is it really true? Is it the reality? So that at the end of the day, you will not be seen as peddling falsehood. You will not be seen as peddling rumors, or you will not be seen as, driving what is not correct. Is it true? It's so important you ask yourself that question before you speak, before you say what you want to say. Don't be reputed for driving negativity. Don't be reputed for driving false news or falsehood. This is so important. Then the next letter in the acronym T.H.I.N.K, T-H-I.N.K, the next letter there is H, and that word is helpful. Helpful. This thing I am going to say now, of what benefit is it? Is it going to help the system? Is it going to help me as a person? Is it going to help my reputation? Is it helpful? TH, the first letter is true. Is it true? Then the next one is, even if it is true, is it helpful? Of what benefit is it going to be to me if I say it? Of what benefit is it going to be to the listener, to the hearer? Of what benefit is it going to be to my team? Of what value is it going to be to the workplace, to the system? This is just so important. Will it be helpful? Will it be of any benefit? Will it be of any value? Even if it's going to be of benefit or value, to what extent is it? It's very important we work within this framework to help us ensure that anything we bring to the table are things that bring edification. Anything we want to say are things that uplift. They are things that are helpful. They are of benefit. They are of value. This is so important. And the next letter is I, inspiring. To what extent will it inspire? Is it going to be inspiring? Is it going to, galvanize, positive vibes in the system? This is also very, very important. And then the next letter there is the letter N, And that stands for necessary, like I said before. It is true. But is it necessary now I bring this to the table? Is it necessary now that I bring it to the table? Is it required of me now that I talk about this thing? It's so important. So that, when we talk, when we speak, what we say will not debrand us. What we say should be able to project our brand in a positive light. Is it necessary? Is it required at this point in time? That is why timing is very important. When I teach on communication, just like I'm doing now, it's very important you know what to say. It's important you know how to say it. Then also know when to say it. At this point in time, is it necessary for me to say this to my wife? Even, yes, it is said that let your wife, let your spouse, let your husband know everything. But, there are times whereby some certain information, you need to know the when, the right time to bring them to the table. So that you wouldn't cause unnecessary depression. So that you will not cause unnecessary conflict and quarrel. This is just so important. Is it necessary? Is it required at this point in time in the workplace? Is it required at this point in time, that we talk about this now? Is it required? This is so important. And then the last letter there is the word kind. Would it be kind for me to say this? Would it be kind for me to say this? Remember, it's T.H.I.N.K. T stands for true. Is it true? H stands for helpful. Is it helpful? I stands for inspiring. N stands for necessary. K stands for kind. Would it be kind of me to say this kind of thing at this point in time? Would it be kind of me? Would it be good of me? So it is very important that in as much as we have that natural tendency to want to talk, to want to speak, we should ask ourselves these pertinent questions in order for us at the end of the day to be people that are reputed or known for saying helpful things, saying kind things, inspiring things, and also saying helpful things. This is just so important. I believe that lots of value have been added to you today, and it's just so important you reach me in order for us to discuss and take things to the next level. My first phone number is 080 6686 5060. So if you are calling from outside Nigeria, just add the country code, and it's +234 80 66 86 5060. That's the second number there on the screen. Is 080 529 29120 with the country code is +234 80 529 29120. I'll be seeing you next week. On my return, I'll still be the amiable Inuagata no Sahai. Your day is so blessed. Thank you.